Good evening. Coming up tonight,
a worldwide internet outage causes technology issues on campus.
the tip-off of the college basketball season.
And a look at all things homecoming.
All that and more tonight on Student News at 7.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio.
This is Student News at 7.
Good evening, Carolina. I'm Allie Marsinko. The University of South Carolina Norman J. Arnold School of Public Health is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. On Friday, the school will be hosting an event to celebrate this anniversary. Speakers will include past and present public health school deans and former USC President Harris Pastides. They will be burying a time capsule as part of the event. The school will continue to host many events throughout the school year. On Monday, a worldwide internet outage caused technical issues on campus. Amazon experienced an outage of its cloud computing service, leading to shutdowns of social media apps, food and delivery and streaming services, and financial platforms, according to the Associated Press. On campus, students experienced a Blackboard shutdown, leaving many students unable to submit and access their coursework. Students attempting to order from the Grubhub app also experienced technical issues. The outage lasted until 6 p.m. when, according to Amazon, quote, services returned to normal operations, end quote. The university has yet to issue a statement regarding the outage. Blackboard and Grubhub are now back online and available to students. In other state news, a new development in the South Carolina measles outbreak confirmed 4 new cases since Friday. The South Carolina Department of Public Health press release stated that the total number of cases in South Carolina this year has increased to 23. The total number in the current outbreak is now up to 20. Those who have been exposed to the measles in a gym in Greenville and in elementary schools have since been quarantined. Since being quarantined, no new cases have been confirmed. The Department of Public Health has activated a mobile health unit to offer free measles, mumps, rubella vaccines to the unvaccinated. Coming up after the break, SGTV sports reporter Anna Zidar will give you the latest in sports. You don't want to miss it.
I'm Anna Zidar. Colonial Life Arena is back in action. On Tuesday, the women's and men's basketball teams had their unofficial tip-off with the Garnet and Black Madness. SGTV reporter Brett Calabrese was there to tell us more about this event.
It's officially college basketball season. The South Carolina Gamecocks just put on a show in Colonial Life Arena, showcasing both the men's and women's basketball teams. The night kicked off with player introductions, highlighting exciting talent on both squads. Players like 4-star freshman recruit Eli Ellis, returning sophomore Cam Scott, and Michi Johnson, who transfers to South Carolina for a second time. As for the preseason number 2 team in the nation, the women's team are led by last year's leading scorer, Joyce Edwards, 43% three-point shooter, Tessa Johnson, and 2-time NCAA champion, Raven Johnson. Lamont Paris is looking to rebuild the men's program and get them back to winning ways, while 3-time national champ and 4-time Naismith Coach of the Year, Dawn Staley, is working on sending her team back to the peak of college basketball, where they came up just 1 game short last year. They face a new challenge this year, though, as they deal with the loss of last year's SEC Tournament MVP, Chloe Kitts, who tore her ACL just last week and will be out for the entirety of this season. The night continued with a 3-point contest won by senior guard Miles Studi, who shot the lights out, and the skills competition won by partners Raven Johnson and Eli Ellis, who showed off their agility and dribbling out on the court. An absolutely electrifying dunk contest took place where competitors Mike Sharavjamps and eventual winner Hayden Asemian showed off their impressive verticals and insane dunk skill to the Colonial Life crowd. The already incredible night was capped off with special guest Waka Flocka, who performed a concert for the Gamecock fans and players. The energetic and animated crowd are highly anticipating this year's basketball season, and lucky for them and all Gamecock fans, there should be a lot in store. For SGTV, I'm Brett Calabrese.
The women's team returned to Colonial Life Friday to play Anderson University, and the men's team take on NC State Sunday at a neutral spot in Greensboro, North Carolina. Gamecock football suffered another loss last week against Oklahoma. Following the Saturday game, students arranged a protest against offensive coordinator Mike Shula. This protest took place on Green Street Tuesday afternoon. The students rallied against his, quote, awful and predictable play calling, ruining sellers, and not knowing how to run an offense. It is clear that fans are upset and seeking for his removal from the program. The Gamecocks coaching staff hopes to silence protesters when they take on number 4 Alabama Saturday at Williams-Brice Stadium. South Carolina cross country finished up their regular season claiming gold at the Crimson Classic in Tuscaloosa. Salma Al-Badra led her team to the finish, taking first place herself. She has claimed SEC Women's Runner of the Week for the second time this season. The team is now preparing for the SEC Championship on October 31st. The University of South Carolina inducts 6 new members into the USC Letterman's Association Hall of Fame. The inductees include star athletes Natasha Hastings, Brandon Holku, Paul Jubb, Akram Mahmood, and Molly Patton. Headlining the group is women's basketball forward Asia Wilson. Wilson has truly left her mark on SC and continues to do so in the WNBA, as she has just secured her 4th MVP award and her 3rd WNBA championship. Speaking of women's basketball, senior Tanaya Lotson and sophomore Joyce Edwards earned preseason All-SEC first-team honors. This is the first time since the 2022-23 season that 2 Gamecocks have been chosen for preseason first team. Lotson was also named AP Preseason All-American earlier this week. South Carolina women's soccer drops from the 8th seed to the 17th seed after a draw against Texas A&M. They will take on number 10 Vanderbilt Sunday at Soane Stadium. South Carolina's most winningest quarterback, Connor Shaw, was named in the 2025 SEC's Football Legend class. The 2025 Football Legends class is made up of 16 former college stars that contributed to writing the history of their institutions. Shaw played at Carolina from 2010 to 2013. That included a perfect season. Congratulations on your accomplishments. SC golfer Molly McLean earned SEC Freshman of the Week. McLean made her collegiate debut last weekend, shooting a .217 with 9 birdies total. Coming up after the break, SGTV entertainment reporter Emma George will share some fun activities on campus and around Columbia. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, Carolina. I'm Emma George. And tonight in entertainment, we'll recap all of this week's exciting homecoming events. Things kicked off on Monday with the Carnival on Blatt Field, where students gathered for pumpkin carving competitions, face painting, and more. On Tuesday, our men and women's basketball teams took to the court for Garnet and Black Madness, showing off their skills ahead of this year's season. Joining them was rapper Waka Flocka Flame, who performed hit songs like No Hands and Grove Street Party. Wednesday afternoon, students flooded Green Street for Hip Hop Wednesday, and Greek organizations put on their Spurs and Struts dance competition. And today was the 4 Carolina Golf Tournament, and teams of student golfers competed across 18 holes at the Wildwood Club. All proceeds from the event and registration went towards Carolina Cares Fund, which provides financial assistance for USC students with emergency expenses. And tonight, the fun continues with yet another step show, this time hosted by the National Panhellenic Council. Gamecock Entertainment will also be showing the classic movie Remember the Titans on Davis Field at 8 p.m. And tomorrow, the No Tide Zone pep rally will be held from 3 to 6 p.m. in Campus Village. And Saturday morning, the SAPE program will have a tailgate, complete with free food, refreshments, and giveaways. All of these events lead up to Saturday's football game against Alabama, so be sure to come out and support your Gamecocks. In other campus news, the Carolina Food Company hosted karaoke night at the Golden Spur on Tuesday night. In addition to a live DJ and mic, the restaurant offered specialty menu items including Cheetos-flavored tater tots and wings, all covered by a student meal plan. The organization frequently celebrates food-related holidays and hosts events with a unique array of meal options. Check out U of SC Dining on Instagram or stop by any of our dining halls for more information. In entertainment news, student group Ghostlight Productions will begin performing their newest play, The Grown-Ups, tonight at 7:30 p.m. The critically acclaimed satire apocalypse play follows counselors at summer camp as they meet nightly around the campfire to plan activities and discuss how to keep their kids safe from an increasingly dangerous threat. Showtimes for Friday and Saturday night are also at 7:30 p.m., with a special final showing at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Tickets will only be $10, so make sure to stop by before the curtain closes for good. Returning to our basketball teams, women's head coach Dawn Staley will be joined by multimedia icon Charlemagne the God on Friday at Colonial Life Arena. The pair will discuss the stories and inspirations behind Staley's memoir Uncommon Favor ahead of the exhibition game against Anderson College. Tickets are just $30 and include a pre-signed copy of the book. Over on the Horseshoe, the Resident Hall Association kicked off the spooky season with Boo on the Shoe. The event was open to all students and included activities like pumpkin carving, a showing of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and free crumble cookies. Riverbanks Zoo and Garden is also getting into the Halloween spirit with their attraction, Boo at the Zoo. The family-friendly event offers trick-or-treating, magic shows, rides at the Haunted Carousel, and more fall fun. And in music news, DJ-producer duo Two Friends will be arriving at the USC fraternity lots on Friday night for Cola Jam Homecoming. Tickets will likely sell out, so grab yours while there's still time. And finally, psychedelic music artist Kevin Parker, known on stage as Tame Impala, recently released his 5th studio album titled Deadbeat. The highly anticipated project debuted at number 5 on the US Top 200 charts and contains hit songs like Dracula and My Old Ways. Its release was also accompanied by the announcement of tour dates in major national and international cities. And that's all your entertainment news for tonight. After the break, we'll return to finish up tonight's news. Stay with us.
That wraps up tonight's edition of Student News at 7.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, X, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtv@usc.com. For SGTV, I'm Emma George.
I'm Allie Marsinko.
And I'm Anna Zidar. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great night, Carolina. Forever to be.